Welcome back to SB Nation. We're doing NFL divisional previews. Right now, the NFC South. Brad, how's it going? Welcome.
It's going. Thank you. I appreciate that. NFC South, a lot of controversy in this division this past year. So who's number one?
I don't have a great reason for this, but I think it's going to be the Falcons.
And I agree with you. I don't have a great reason either, and it's going to be the Falcons.
I think that if there's someone I'm drawn to on that team, it's Julio Jones. I think his maturation towards the end of last season, he's going to be healthy this year. Matt Ryan, I've never been a huge Matt Ryan fan.
I'm drawn to him this year. He looks really great in preseason.
I think that this is the year that he puts together what might be an actually good fantasy season with Roddy White and Julio Jones getting those balls. I think it's going to be what might actually be the first excitement from the Atlanta Falcons we've ever seen.
And it's interesting because they didn't have really a great draft, but I think they're the best team in that division. I agree with you. But number two in that division, you say is?
I think it's the Saints.
And I disagree, but why the Saints?
Well, I think we can agree as much that they're going to fall off from last year.
Yeah.
The effects of bounty gate has left the team. They are now coached by a poster of Sean Payton with the words "Do your job," which still more effective than Art Shell. But it's a team that's the defense is gonna fall off. However, I think that they still have Drew Brees throwing to Marcus Colston and Darren Sproles and Jimmy Graham. My gosh, that team is so loaded on offense. They're going to score points.
Yeah.
They're going to score enough points, I think, to get them into the playoffs.
And I think it's their defense that's going to hold them back. Not only do they not have their coach, they don't have their interim coach for the first 6 games of the season, coached by their offensive line coach.
Nor Jonathan Vilma.
Nor Jonathan Vilma, though maybe that'll change, who knows. But most likely no Vilma. I think it's going to be the Carolina Panthers at number 2. You think it's going to be at number 3 because?
I don't think. I think they're on the rise. I would not be surprised if the Panthers were so good that they challenged for the postseason this year. I don't think they're there yet. I think that they're close, but I don't think that they're there.
And it's because of what, their defense?
It's the defense.
Cam Newton going to regress?
I think that they improved the defense through the draft, but I still don't think it's good enough. And I think Steve Smith is not going to have as good of a season as he did last year. I think that that was a little bit of a swan song we saw from him last year. Cam Newton is still going to be great.
Teams have 16 games of film to watch on him, though.
Yeah,
so if you're going to game plan, this is the time.
But there's still a great running team. I think that they're going to be good, just not quite as good as the Saints.
Team that will not be good, the
Bucs.
Tampa Bay Bucs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
agree on that.
We can agree on who sucks. I don't. It's a coaching job that nobody wanted.
Yeah.
Greg Schiano, I don't think he wasn't that great of a college coach. I don't see him doing a whole lot with a professional football team.
I like Josh Freeman. I like some of the draft additions they made. Doug Martin's a really good player.
Yes, he is.
But at the end of the day, there's a lot of question marks with this team. Don't think they're going to be good.
I will happily draft Doug Martin for my fantasy team.
So
I will not be cheering for the Bucs because, man.
No, they're going to be bad.
Anyway, what do you think? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to SB Nation for more on the NFL. We shall see you soon.